Okay, so I wanted to share something very special with you guys before I actually start reading it. So I have a few different Bibles. I have my study Bible. I have a Catholic Bible that my mom gave me. It's really old. Then I also have this Bible, which I really like a lot. So this is why I like it so much. Okay. So this Bible is called Helper Finder Bible. So this Bible right here is absolutely amazing. You see all this right here? Okay. So all of this in the beginning shows you different scriptures that can help you in your daily life. It's really good. And then right here we start off with the Old Testament into the New Testament. But they give you an example. Like we have a section wisdom, right? And then it gives you all different areas like Psalm 7:7, section 13. O God, your ways are holy. Is there any gods as mighty as you? It gives you little passages of scriptures. And like anywhere, it has depression in here. It has anger, how to get closer to God, little areas, every question that you could think of, it has in here, and then it directs you right to where the Bible talks about that. So I really like that. I mean, a lot. I'm trying to look at a few good areas. Here goes the area of mistakes. And then it shows you James, Genesis, John's, Exodus, all different areas of that Bible, in the Bible, different scriptures. You can look up marriage, where it talks about marriage. It gives you different areas where you can go and find it in the Bible, and it gives you a little section where it talks about it. Judging others. You're just looking for help. Like giving. It talks about all of it. Your future. Fears. Faith. Death. It just goes on and on and on. It's a really, really good Bible. Especially for someone that's just trying to learn the Bible like myself. Because like I've been a follower of Jesus for many, many years. Like ever since I was a baby. But as we get older, we become teenagers, we drift off. I always confess that I love Jesus, but I wasn't walking in righteousness. I wasn't really studying the Word. I have never really studied the Word. I just went to church and I thought that was, going to church. That's what I thought. Then I didn't feel connected to church at all. So I drifted off, and then I started trying to learn how to meditate, and meditation led me into Reiki. Reiki led me into witchcraft. That led me into all types of stuff. I started doing spells, readings, all of these things. And I got so far from Jesus that I was trying to convince myself I was still following Jesus. I would tell my clients, well, God is the funnel and I'm the Kool-Aid. It's God doing all the healing when I was doing healing work. When I had spirits come through. When I had, when I could feel and tell the person exactly what's wrong with them. So I was even feeling convinced that, oh yeah, this is God giving me basically this knowledge and power because I'm helping people. But the devil comes in false light. He was sprinkling fake sugar on it, making me feel good, but I was getting farther and farther and farther away from Jesus, and I had so much destruction in my life. So much was happening, and I had to take a step back and realize, and I was doing Reiki for almost 12, 13 years. So I had to sit back and think, why am I doing so much to help others, but all of this craziness is happening in my life, and I still feel sad, broken inside, and empty. And I just kept digging in the New Age, trying to find healing. and it just dug me deeper and deeper and deeper. And I realized, like, I made a whole video on this. So it's something my son did that woke me up, because I always prayed for my son, because he was going through dark times as a teenager. So I always prayed for him no matter what I was doing, trying to manifest, make vision boards, all craziness I repented from. And it was just really bad, a really bad situation. I put my family in, my friends in, students that I taught, all types of stuff. And one day, God worked through my son to wake me up, because he started wanting to learn about the Bible, and out of nowhere just started reading it. He converted to be Muslim, and he was trying to help me, like tell me, oh, read the Quran, read the Quran, read the Quran. So I started reading the Quran, and I've seen a lot of similarities, even though I didn't read the Bible much. I was like, wait a minute, why am I going to read the Quran when I haven't read my own Bible? So I started whipping out my Bible, started reading it, and then slowly Jesus was resculpting my heart, if that's the best way to explain it. And I was like, Jesus, if I'm doing, and I knew in my mind I was doing wrong, but I tried to convince myself I wasn't. I was like, well, if God made rocks and he did this and he did that, then why is it bad to use it? If he gave me the ability to do these things, why is it so bad? And this is the devil tricking my mind. So as I started reading scripture a little bit here and there, because I haven't sat down fully read the Bible, God opened up a door in my heart. And it's hard to explain, but one day I woke up and I felt so guilty. I felt like I did so much to hurt God through everything I was choosing to do in my life, that I was like, okay, I know what I need to do. That same very day, I threw out everything. My Reiki Master certificate, everything. My tarot cards, angel cards, all of these things are abomination to God. And these are the areas I started studying in the Bible. I want to read the whole entire Bible, but in that section, I had to study that section in the Bible to understand why it's abomination to God. I repented for my sins. I actually got rebaptized. I was baptized as a baby, and that's a whole nother story. As a newborn baby, which that's a beautiful thing. But if you're a follower of Jesus, you have to choose to be baptized as an adult, because you're choosing. When you go under the water, your basically old self is dying and you're coming up reborn. So that's a whole nother thing, and you're choosing to follow Jesus and live for God and not of the world. You can't serve two masters. You can't. It's either the world or Jesus. And I was a lukewarm Christian, and Jesus even talked about it in the Bible. You cannot be a lukewarm Christian. You're either hot or you're either cold. Which is it? Go be a great sinner of the world, or go be a great disciple. There's no in between, and I was in between. So yeah, anyway, I got off track. This is a great Bible if you want to just start reading the Bible and learning, understanding scripture. I would definitely pick this bad boy up. I found it online. Just type in the name and it'll pop up. All right, guys, I'm going to read my Bible and start studying and learning scriptures more to help me to be able to fight spiritual warfare and so much more. God bless you guys.